So we have been learning about maps, we've been learning about map grids, and we've been learning about how to use a key when we use a map. So now we get to create our very own map, and you're going to create yours different than mine. So let Miss Horton show you how to do this. All right, so first you're going to start with a box. Okay, Miss Horton's going to draw a box here. It's not the best box, but it's okay. It'll work. Whoops. Miss Horton start over real quick. Okay, here we go. There we go. Much better. Okay. So you're going to start off with a box. Just like all of our other ones, we started off with a box. Now, you are going to pick 4 pictures, and you're going to put those pictures in your key. So, Miss Horton's key is going to go over here. I'm going to write the word key after I do my box. Here's my box, and it says key. All right, here's my key. All right, I'm going to do 4 pictures. So one, I'm going to have a church on my map. So Miss Horton is going to put a cross for church. Okay, the next place on my map, I am going to have a soccer park. So I'm going to draw a soccer ball a little bit. It's not going to be the best, but it works. There's Miss Horton's soccer ball. All right. Then, the next place on my map, Miss Horton is going to have a grocery store. So Miss Horton's going to have a grocery bag. Here we go. Okay, and the last place on Miss Horton's store, let's see if I can pick me a new color here. I'm going with pink. Okay, the next place that Miss Horton is going to have on her map is going to be home. And my home is going to look just like this. Home. Okay, so I have church, soccer field, I have the grocery store, and I have home. So I am going to draw on my map here where I want each of my places to be. So here is where I want home to be. I want home to be right here. Okay. And then I want church to be over here. Then I want the soccer field to be over here. And then I want my grocery store. I want it to be up here. Okay, so this is where all of my things are on my map. So now I need to have a road. My road's going to be yellow. So from home, I'm going to draw a road that goes out to here. Goes just like this. Draw me a road, maybe goes down this way. I'm going to draw a road that goes over here to the soccer field. Got to have a road that goes to my church. Then I have a road that goes all the way up here to my shopping center, my grocery store. Now I have my map. So I could say from my house, if I left my house and I turned left, went down the road, and then I turned right, I would get to the grocery store. If I left my home and I turned right, and then when I come to this big four-way stop here and I turned left, I would get to church. If I left my home and I went right and went straight all the way, I would get to my soccer field. Okay, now let's do the same thing. Let's use this same grid here. And I'm going to take these roads away, and we're going to do it with a grid. So that was my map with my roads, and I could tell you exactly where each thing was. And now I want you to get another piece of paper, and I want you to draw a grid with the same thing that you drew. Okay, so here's my spots. Okay, so here's where I want everything to be. Remember, this is my key. Miss Horton's going to draw a grid now. Okay, so I'm going to go straight line here. Remember our grids, we have columns and we have rows. Columns and rows. Miss Horton's going to do 4 columns. And then I'm going to have 1, I'm going to have 3 rows. Okay, so I need to label these. And I'm going to label them with, let's go with the dark blue again. Okay, so this is column A. This is column B. This is column C. And this is column D. Right? And then down here we use our numbers. So we have row 1, we have row 2, we have row 3. Now I have made a map grid with my images and my things and my key. So over here in your key, you could say the church equals, we've got to figure out where the church is. So here's my church. I need to look up to see what column it's in. What column is my church in? B. It's in column B. Now I've got to figure out what row it's in. So I need to look to the left. It's in column 1. So that means that my church is in the box that is B1. So over here I'm going to write B1. Whoop. There we go. Then I'm going to do the same thing for each of my other images. I want you to create your own map with a road and create your own map grid. So you have 2 things that you have to do. All right, friends, I can't wait to see your map grids, and I can't wait to see what's on your map. Maybe you're going to have a Christmas tree store. Maybe you'll have a mall. Maybe you'll have Walmart. You could also have school on there. I can't wait to see what you have. All right, friends, enjoy your Friday, and I can't wait to see you back in the classroom. Bye.